Welcome to Payday 3, the game where chains is not in a pickle, the servers work flawlessly, and the greatest robbery is your wallet. But this video isn't about this game's rocky launch, it's about a particularly silly skill tree called Grifter. Have you ever wanted to swindle people out of their money with no effort? Well, let me introduce you to... For those uninitiated, the Grifter skill tree is basically like graduating with honors in Bullshit 101. Why yes, I do belong here. Why yes, I am allowed to take this. Short of an actual guard or a camera seeing you do it, you have basically free reign to nab whatever you want. Once I realized how absolutely insane this was, I set out on a mission. Could I do a jewelry heist on overkill without ever putting my mask on? The answer was yes. My first target was obviously the front room. This room is probably the hardest in the level with plenty of cameras and a guard watching. In a group, you'd have enough people to loop all these cameras and have someone mind where the guard is. But by myself, I was limited to 2 loops and watching out for the guard myself. I took my time with the front room and grabbed everything not nailed down, running it out the front to the van with 0 risk. A guard walks by me as I'm suspiciously eyeing the display case with a duffel bag on my back. He thinks nothing of it. After dropping off another bag, I stopped by the back alley to grab a QR code I'll need later. Don't ask why this phone with an important security code is just sitting out here, the devs don't know either. I continue my pilfering of the front room. This man watches me steal the jewelry right in front of him, but he's distracted thinking about the next shitcoin he's going to invest in. As a solo in casing mode, I couldn't really nicely convince the manager to open the workshop, so I had to skip out on cleaning the jewelry or getting the giant stone. The guard watches me start lockpicking a case, but I stopped, which means I learned my lesson. While I was running a bag, I noticed a guard along my path. How nice of him to make sure I'm safe. After picking the last scraps of valuables from the front room, it was time to head around to the back for the good stuff. Worming my way into the manager's office, I stole another QR code. I got another from the bathroom too, just because I like stealing stuff. A guard watches me scan the QR code to enter the VIP room, but because I'm a curious little guy, he lets me off with a warning.
Move it. Stay out of the restricted areas, got it?
He tells me not to come back.
There's the guard.
I heed his advice. Checking the computer, I learn that the code for the basement is in the VIP room. A guard watches me as I peer into the room, but he thinks that I'm cute and he's shy, so he turns away. He even steals a glance at my ass for good measure. Hacking the camera, I enter the room. The woman tending to the jewelry watches me steal it right in front of her. She must think I'm borrowing it. As I'm leaving the room, I accidentally smash the lead guard in the back of the head with the door. He thinks nothing of it. Must have been the wind. After waiting an eternity for this booger to move, I'm finally able to sneak over to the lure. I play his favorite Billie Eilish song and he comes right on over.
There's the guard.
I waddle past him, stealing his keycard because red is my favorite color, and disable VIP security. I don't even need to do this, I just like taking pictures of things I shouldn't. A guard literally watches me come out of the VIP area, but due to his advanced brain rot from watching too many Amaranth hot tub streams, he doesn't remember my face. He escorts me out without any further problems. A guard watches me walk out of a restricted area with a duffel bag on my back, but I made it past the door frame, so it's okay. My friendly alley guard is here to greet me. I give him a boop on the snoot as I pass by. I realized this whole bag journey would be easier if I just waltzed out the door connected to the front room. The lead guard watches me stare at him, obviously waiting for him to leave. And he does. What a nice guy. I steal bag after bag with literally no resistance. While grabbing the last bag, I can't help but notice the woman tidying up the now empty display. Clearly, she's in the first stage of grieving, denial. One more cheeky reach around later and I'm on my way out. I see my favorite guard again and give him another boop on the snoot. And just like that, I cleaned out the jewelry store without ever actually putting a mask on. I recorded this video like a month ago, took forever to edit it, and this game still hasn't gotten an update.